Sorry I'm running a little late tonight, y'all. I was playing Dungeons and Dragons and we were in combat the entire time and it went super long. So I'm getting everything set up and I'll start shortly. Why am I still getting cultist clues? I thought the next tier up mercenary was in the arena yesterday. What the heck? Where did I leave off? Skiros. Oh, you watched those? My cult videos? Yeah, I uploaded them here because one of them got removed from TikTok, and then I appealed it and they reinstated it, but then it's like no longer coming up on people's For You or whatever, which is frustrating. It's like soft. It's like sort of muted, but not really, which is frustrating. I don't know why they took it down in the first place, but what can you do? Alright, where am I going?
There she is.
Everyone here is behaving really weird.
Best stay out of sight.
Why are they all dancing?
These bandits look drugged. What happened here? Pirates probably use this fort as a lookout.
I forget how to do the thing where I scan. Or it's just not working. Wait, no, I'll do it under abilities. Why is it not working? Oh, because I'm pressing the wrong button. I was playing Zero Dawn today, or Forbidden West, and kind of feels wrong to kill them right now. And they're like having a spiritual experience, you know? Can you even? Nope. You can't. Well, that's weird.
I thought I'd never get out. What happened to this camp?
Get it! You know, I see why you like going on these quests. The bandits don't even put up a fight. And there's mine! Tastes a bit off, though.
Finally come to see a master at work, Varnavas?
That's lotus flower wine. The bandits are drugged.
Oh, I don't feel so good.
Lotus flower, Varnava. Snap out of it.
My Cyclops! A pig! A Cyclops pig!
Come on, old man.
Oh, I wasn't playing it on stream. I was getting it ready for my New Game Plus, so that when I turn it on, I can just
How do you feel?
create a new loadout.
What's the matter? The gods, they sent me a vision.
You said the name Lida.
The gods showed her to me. Lida was my wife.
You're married?
I thought I'd lost her a long time ago, but I saw her in my vision. She's alive. We just have to find her.
I'll help you find her, but a vision isn't much to go on.
There were 3 visions. In the darkness of a forgotten cave, Lida fed a Cyclops. But then I saw her drinking wine with a witch. Then I could hear her singing like a siren.
So we're doing more Odyssey stuff.
Right. Theosa and Poseidon took my hand and led me deep into the heart of the caves of Anafi. There, I saw Lida feeding a young Cyclops.
So, Lida was drinking wine with a witch?
She herself showed me. The witch and Lida were dear friends, drinking wine together well into the night. In the background, I could see the ruins on Paros Island.
You said sirens.
Persephone showed me a painted wall. Behind it, sirens lurked. Lida was trapped. Then, Demeter warned me in her motherly voice. You dare not approach, lest your ears pollute your mind.
good advice from both you and Demeter. But what should I use?
You believe me? Here, take this. Beeswax.
If Lida is alive, I'll find her. My God, that smells good.
About my leader, do you have any news?
We're gonna go looking, buddy.
If Lida is alive, I'll find her.
Anafi. Well, first let's grab this. Enjoy your dishes.
Know this place, Icaros? It's where Lycomedes threw Theseus to his death.
It can be a meditative act to wash the dishes. It's something where you get to feel the immediate sense of accomplishment. Alright, where am I going? Anafi. Oh, that's weird. Autocorrect. Oh, nice. He said he was gonna try to come. It's possible he might be asleep though, because it's later for him than it is where I'm at. I thought I was gonna be able to start at 7:15, but Dungeons and Dragons was really intense tonight and went really, really late. We were in combat the entire time, and we haven't even finished combat. We just, like, paused it mid-combat because it was like there's still so much left to do. It was a really intense session. We might die.
This looks like the place.
Hello, Philo. Just playing the Assassin's Creed Odyssey DLC.
No closer! Please!
It's gonna be a man missing an eye, isn't it?
I'm not here to hurt you.
Everyone hurt me because I'm different.
What do you need help with?
You're not the only one. I've been attacked my whole life for what I am.
I remember there being a dude in this cave when I came here earlier.
You different, like me. Friends. Me Polyphemus. You little.
Sure, little. Polyphemus, I'm looking for a woman who was here.
No friend for a long time. You help make friend. Friend fish together. You like fish.
So I help you make a friend to go fishing with, and you'll help me find the woman I'm looking for.
Pretty beach. Little will see. Little will like. We go now.
That's interesting. Yeah. I don't like eating fish, but fishing is fun.
Little follow. Show beach where lady help Polyphemus.
Polyphemus, this is important. Do you mean Lida?
Silly little. Not Lita. Lady.
Bro, where are you leading me?
Help Polyphemus.
You're nothing like the Cyclops from Kefalonia. He had one real eye and one fake eye. He picked on Little.
Pick on little. What you do?
I shoved his fake eye up a goat's ass.
I need to go find that goat.
Little is funny.
Apparently, one of the trophies for the game is retrieving that. Yeah, sorry, I forgot to mute my microphone. I'm using the one built into the controller, so it's kind of rough right now.
There, big guy. The beach is yours now to fish all you want.
What are you up to right now, aside from watching the stream?
Beach pretty.
Like Klaus was doing the dishes.
It depends on who's looking at it. Sure. I think it's pretty.
But still need friend to share. Polyphemus like poetry. Can practice with you. Tell Polyphemus what make little.
Yeah, you.
I have the strength of 10 warriors. I could lift a whole mountain above my head.
Strong like Polyphemus. Careful, no crush small things. What else?
Nothing makes me happier than celebrating. Drinking and singing are good for the spirit.
What game is that? I'm not sure if I'm familiar.
More?
I wish I could be with my family. The last time I was happy, I was a young girl. I miss those days. I don't know why I'm telling you this. You're a good listener, big guy.
Little hurt inside. Like Polyphemus. For you.
This is beautiful, big guy.
More give for little spices from pretty green-eyed lady. Only give Polyphemus ever got.
This might be exactly what I was looking for. So you have a beach to go fishing.
Only need friend.
I can't stay here, big guy. But if I ever meet someone who loves fishing and poetry as much as you do, I'll send them your way.
Well, I finished the main story, so I'm doing the DLC now, and it's kind of a handful of, like, standalone stories. I hope I can meet a friend for this guy. I'm sure there's one in the game somewhere. He wrote me a poem. Oh, gotcha. What game are you playing? I'm not familiar with. It's not bringing anything to mind with those initials.
I need to talk to her.
What does the initials stand for?
These pigs look hungry.
Welcome to my empire, traveler. I am its empress, Kirki of the Oceanids.
You live here?
Where are my manners? You must be weary after your long journey. There's some wine in my hold if you'd fetch it for us. I'm a bit indisposed at the moment.
I could use a drink. I'll fetch the wine.
You really must be parched. Fetch us some wine, would you?
It's wild that all the animals around her are so tame.
A natural antidote for poison. I should take some just in case.
This is a very weird quest.
This toy has teeth marks. This says her subjects are hungry. What subjects? Could this blood be human?
You look deliciously thirsty.
All right, Empress. Let's drink.
You didn't succumb.
Why try to poison me?
My subjects need to be fed. You drink the cursed wine, they feed on your flesh, the curse passes on to them, and they remain in my control.
Why do you live out here on your own?
A woman like me has no place in this world. Out there, they call me witch. Here, I am my own empress, with my subjects to protect me.
Enough. I'm looking for a woman named Lida. My friend believes she visited here.
My boars devour all. But if she had, I would have kept a trophy. This bracelet is from the last woman who came to my empire.
Give it to me.
And what will you do to me and my subjects? Kill us?
You're resourceful. I could use someone like you on my ship. Leave the solitude and join us.
My pater had my mater flayed for being a witch. He'd have killed me too until I... Well, he won't be hurting anyone now. Tell me, would you set a tigress loose on your deck?
I think you'll fit in just fine.
Hello, Michael. Welcome back. How are you today? I'm doing the DLC. Ah, Cos, or some say Cosm. Do you hear our prayers? No one can stop us. No one can catch us now. As you once did for the vacuous realm. Grant us eyes.
Lots of contracts about this con of Oz. Must be a bonehead.
I'm gonna grab this quest while I'm here. Shoot.
Hippocrates was born here. With all these herbs, it's no wonder he studied medicine. They'll be watching for me. I need to be careful. That can't be who I think it is. That can't be who I think it is.
Marcos! Well, I gotta break him out.
find her.
Marcos?
Cassandra? Jerry!
How...
Kept myself busy, haven't I? No time to explain here. Get me out!
There you go. I want to see how that sword is.
You're as nimble as ever. Now, carry me to my house on the other side of the mountain.
I have to carry you the whole way?
I'm so weak. I'm so frail.
Ugh, fine. Marcos? Another vineyard?
I am nothing if not consistent, my friend. Ah, much better. No one makes a hasty exit like you.
You're welcome.
Cassandra, welcome to the newest of the Marcos estates. I wasn't expecting company, but one must always be prepared. Wine?
Marcos, I can't believe you're here.
Believe it, my friend. I'm not a man of one city, but of all cities. Who am I to deny the rest of the Greek world what I have to offer?
Been here long?
Long enough to establish myself as the foremost wine cellar in Kos. Well, the one wine cellar in Kos. The koans will come around eventually.
What brings you to Kos, of all places?
I've learned a thing or two about soil. Turns out Kefalonia wasn't the best place for grapes. Plus, the locals here love wine.
Everybody loves wine.
On top of that, Kefalonia isn't as busy as it was before. Plague came from cow sauce and many died. It was bad for business.
You made it a long way from home.
I could say the same to you. Did you find what you were looking for?
I did. I found my mother.
What a coincidence! I found my mama too!
Here, in Kos.
Since Kos is her home, Kos is my home too! Say hello, mama!
I see the resemblance.
We come from a sturdy stock, she and I.
I remember you telling me your mother died a long time ago.
Right, this is my adopted mama. We've become so close, she wouldn't have it any other way.
Come on, Marcos. The truth.
Well, mama is the owner of the vineyard. When her husband met his untimely death, it was going to be auctioned off. Something had to be done.
So you stepped in to help. How generous.
It's ridiculous a wonderful lady such as Mama cannot inherit her own property. Now we run the vineyard together. Isn't that right, Mama? She'd put up a fuss if she disagreed. It's her land, but she shares it with her precious son, me!
It's a nice place you've commandeered, Marcos.
If I didn't know you so well, I'd think you were serious. I'm always laughing these days.
You weren't laughing much when you were tied up in that fort.
About that, I have a bit of a problem on my hands.
Why am I not surprised?
But it's something I know you could help me with, my friend. I know your credentials.
Finest. Palatable, maybe.
Cassandra, you're like family to me. And since I'm family to you, I'm sure you wouldn't mind helping.
You're sure, are you?
I promise I can afford to pay you this time. Just take my wine to the Cerberus. Simple.
Fine. For old time's sake.
I can always count on you. And the Cerberus can count on a nice wine pairing with dinner. Take it to his house.
The Cerberus better not bite me.
This feels very familiar from the beginning of the game. I like it. It's fun. It's like, oh, look how far we've come, and yet not far at all.
Are you the Cerberus?
Who wants to know?
Whew. Only one head. A gift for you. Have you ever had Marcos's wine? It's the best of the best.
What's so good about it?
It's very sweet. Perfect with chestnut bread.
He's not gonna win me over with wine. I never forget whose purse my drachmi goes into.
It's a peace offering. I thank you for waiting so patiently for him to pay you back.
Then drink with me, if you think it's so good.
All right.
It's poisoned!
No, that's just the wine.
You tricked me.
I'm gonna be sick.
Guard! Guard!
Still have the taste of Marcos's wine in my mouth.
Not surprised that he tried to get me to help him poison the person he owes money.
Let me guess. The Cerberus wants to order another amphora's worth.
The wine made us sick, Marcos.
Impossible. It was my best batch. I double-checked.
If you wanted him dead, you should have told me.
I did tell you. I'm a new Marcos. I don't want people dead. I want what's right. But that isn't good news.
No, it's not good. The Cerberus will come after you.
What to do? What to do? What am I saying? Cassandra, this is when we strike.
Strike? You and what army?
I have a demigod for a best friend. That's an army as strong as 20 soldiers.
You have it all figured out, don't you?
There's only 3 of them, plus their little group of men. It will be easy, my friend.
3?
Why do you think they're called the Cerberus? Because they're 3 brothers, triplets, each with as much bite as the last.
Great. So there are 2 others that'll want revenge.
Wait a minute, wait a minute! That means 2 of them haven't tried my wine!
So what are you going to do?
They need to be spooked, as Mama says.
That explains the 3 bounties.
Very scary. We'll burn the Cerberus's farm, specifically the silos.
That's not a good idea.
When have you had reason not to trust me? Don't answer that, my friend. Just trust me.
It better work. Though I'm skeptical.
It's even worth sacrificing them as potential customers.
Do you want the crops burned, too?
They grow herbs, harmless plants for medicine. It's just the silos that should go. Blow them up!
You couldn't have mentioned there were 3 of them before?
I thought it was implied. Having triplets runs in their family.
That's a lot of Cerberuses.
Let's hope they don't procreate and have Cerberus puppies.
I'll pay their farm a visit.
Give them a good scare. I'm pretty sure it's the farm in Astipalia City. Their goons are always hanging around.
Got it. That's one silo down. One more silo to go.
I got a feeling this is the wrong farm. Something seems off about this, but oh well, we're doing it anyway.
Done. I'll tell Marcos it made quite the impression. The Cerberus should stay away from you now.
Well, maybe not after all. One of the farmers ran over. She was, not happy.
Why?
It seems I may have, or I did, accidentally, of course, sent you to someone else's farm.
I'm glad your dishes are done, Klaus.
Cerberus's farm?
I could have sworn it belonged to the Cerberus. You have to believe me, my friend. An honest mistake.
I destroyed someone's farm. I knew something was off.
I will take on the debt and help them rebuild. Nothing else can go wrong.
Another mess.
You've known me longer than anyone. If you can't forgive me, Cassandra, who can?
Someone with more patience.
Are you going to make me beg? Because I'll beg! Spare me from the Cerberus!
Marcos!
Have I led you down the wrong path? A few times, yes. Many times, maybe. But this is it for me, my friend.
I can't keep you safe if you keep getting into trouble, Marcos.
Think back to that sunny day when I found you, Cassandra. That was your day of need, and Marcos came to the rescue. Come to my rescue today!
I've paid you back plenty.
That I can't deny. But the Cerberus will come with its dogs and its devotees, and I'll be finished! Protect me, and we'll come out on top!
There's that we again.
I'll tell you what. You protect me, and you get Mama's beloved battle axe. She used to be quite the fighter, believe it or not.
All right, let's keep you alive.
Oh, I've never heard words more sweet! You'll never get rid of me now!
That's why I do what I do.
And just in time, I hear them approaching. All right, Marcos, this is it. The grand finale. My friend, I'd say I was invincible, but I don't want to jinx myself.
Yes, that's why you're alive.
I joke, I joke. I owe you everything, Cassandra. For this, you get a lifetime supply of wine and my friendship. Lucky you. Oh, and Mama's axe. Life will now be simple. All thanks to you. It's always thanks to you.
Less dramatic life is just what you need, Marcos.
Go now, and adventure. Come back any time for that cup of wine.
Right. We'll see about that.
Alright, back to what we were doing.
This is it.
Oh, I'm gonna grab this vantage first.
That sound. Are there actual sirens here? I should put the beeswax in my ears, just in case.
How did these people get in here? And what happened to them? Followers of Ares doing some human sacrifices.
Looks old.
What the heck is going on here?
Please don't hurt us.
I'm not going to hurt you. I will free you. What are you doing here?
My whole life I heard tales of the siren song. A sound so sweet men would gladly die to hear it. You have no idea how dull life is for a fisherman with a love of poetry and music.
You chose to be here.
I didn't know this is what I would find. By the time I realized there was no escape.
I found this off Los. What do you know about it?
That one was special. They stole it from the woman who escaped. But that was a long time ago.
This tomb is full of bloodthirsty women. Who are they?
No one speaks. They drain my blood, then boil and drink it. In their rituals, they scream into the night. I'm so tired, but I never sleep. Please save me.
So, what are you doing here?
My whole life I heard tales of the siren song. A sound so sweet men would gladly die to hear it. You have no idea how dull life is for a fisherman with a love of poetry and music.
You're obsessed with poetry, and you're a fisherman. I have an opportunity for you to have both those things, without being held like some animal.
Anything would be better than this.
Meet me at my ship, the Adrestia. I promise you, you will not be disappointed.
It's been so long since I was shown kindness. My thanks.
Are those scorpions? They're totally scorpions. That's not creepy at all.
Είναι τρόπο από δρασφεντεύστε.
All right, let's go talk to Barnabas.
That's Goss! I recognize it from my vision. A painted wall guards a siren's den there. About my leader, do you have any news?
In the cave I found a man. I took these spices from him.
Ah, my leader. Do you think the man you found was a Cyclops? Then she concocted an elixir from these spices and helped him to grow a second eye?
Barnabas, there was no Cyclops on Anafi any more than there was one on Kefalonia.
Have faith, my friend. Lida was there.
I found this bracelet. And a lot of pigs.
I can explain. Lida had it and was transformed into a pig by Kirki. When she was turned back into a beautiful woman, she gave this to Kirki to remember her by.
Barnabas, this bracelet could be anyone's.
No, I'm certain it is Lida's. It must be.
I found this Avlos on a siren. If you could call her that.
An Avlos! My wife always loved these. I bet she learned to play it alongside the sirens as they sung men to their deaths. Just like her.
I'll bet the sirens and Lida were good friends.
She was so mesmerizing. Her song always worked on me.
All that for a bracelet, an Avlos, and some spices.
But look! I know this bracelet too well. The women of the Siege Plains wear them. These spices are native to the lands of Demeter. And this Avlos is marked by a craftsman in the Parnes Mountains.
They're all from Attica.
The cave! They're all around the one known as the entrance to the underworld. It can't be a coincidence. Is that where Lida is?
There's only one way to know. Let's go.
Most would have called me crazed, but not you. You truly are my best friend.
It's nothing. Now, let's find your wife. So what does Lida look like?
She was the most beautiful woman I've ever known. Beautiful dark hair and skin. Her green eyes sparkled like jewels. And when she drank, could she fight?
Ah, she sounds fun.
She was that and more, my young friend. So much more. It's been so long. I wonder if Lida would even recognize this old face.
Let's set sail!
Commander at the helm! Salvage!
I hope this guy's on my boat. I'm trying to bring the fishermen over to the Cyclops so they can be buddies. I would imagine he's probably asleep. It's pretty late there.
Get that sail up!
Salvage nearby!
Sails down! Ready yours! Ready for docking!
You! Give me your purse and I'll let you
How do I get the Cyclops to meet this guy? Did I mess up? Was I supposed to, like, escort him? Did I do something wrong? Why isn't he on my boat? I'm so confused. Do I have to, like, find him on my ship and talk to him? Was I supposed to lead him to my ship?
Polyphemus writes such remarkable poetry. Polyphemus writes such remarkable poetry.
Wait, what?
Polyphemus writes such remarkable poetry.
Well, apparently he's stuck on my ship, is what it is. Okay, we're gonna go find Lita. Lita. It just seems right to actually have the ship here so, like, Barnabas can be a part of the quest or whatever.
So many boats. So many people. There must be enough food here to feed Kif. For a year.
should try to stay out of sight. There are so many bodies. Is this the underworld?
Cassandra. Lida?
Stop! I'll kill you if you come any closer. Who sent you? Pelenos? Adicles?
Relax. We're here on our own.
You haven't aged a day. Is this the underworld? Lida, it's me, Varnavas.
That was my father's name. I never told it to anyone.
Father? Young one, please. What was your mother's name?
The same as mine. Lida of Ithaca.
You were right, old friend. Lida survived, but not the way your visions told you. This is your daughter.
Impossible. You have no proof.
Young one, a lifetime ago, your mother and I sailed side by side. The night I lost my eye, a tempest overwhelmed us and ran us into the rocks. Lida was so brave. She roped together some of the splintered hull. I held her and I said, "Don't stop paddling."
Until you reach the shore.
Oh, she told you this story. Good.
After all this time, Mater said you were a king who died fighting the Hydra. You need to know. Mater, she's...
I understand. We'll grieve her together.
I hate to interrupt, but Lida, you did threaten us with a blade. And there were bodies.
After Mater died, I took over the farm. Ever since, suitors have tried to marry me for my fortune. When that didn't work, they decided it would be easier to kill me for it.
You've been defending yourself. Let us help.
These kind of people don't stop until they have what they want. You mentioned two names?
Pelenos and Anticles. They both live nearby. I can show you where.
Let's go together.
With you by my side, we'll be on...
Hey Carla, this is part of one of the DLC. I finished the main story last night. Thanks for stopping in.
I will meet my leader again in the Golden Fields. Tell me, did she ever remarry?
She did. He was a good man, kind to her and to me.
Good. I pray to the gods that if she lived, she would live happily. The gods listen.
There they are!
You are mine!
It kind of sucks that I'm accidentally cutting up all these other people.
My mother's farm and my life are safe. With all my heart. Thank you, both of you.
And thank you for making this old man happy again. Now, about that wine!
So now that you have your life back, what will you do with it?
Honor my mother. Protect our farm and our fortune.
I was hoping you'd join your old pater on the Adrestia.
The gods sent me a sign by bringing you back to me to save this place. I can't dishonor them and matter by leaving.
You're right. This land needs you.
Pater, our farm is yours. One day, when you've sailed the world and want a stable home, you will have one here. But unless Demeter herself burns these silos down, I know I'm acting in the will of the gods.
You all right?
She's as strong as her mother. I couldn't be more proud. I only wish she'd change her mind.
Maybe she will. In the meantime, whenever we sail past these lands, let's make it a point to stop in and say here.
it like won't let me select them properly. So that's kind of weird. I think I'm going to call it here because it's 10 p.m. I've been going for about 2 hours. I got a late start tonight, so I'm sorry about that. D&D went really long. Normally I'm on here every night at 7:15 Mountain Standard Time. And then go at least 45 minutes to an hour, but I've been going longer lately, which has been nice. Nice change. I'm going to get close to this one so we can pick up here tomorrow and remember what it was that I was doing. Then I'm going to sign off because it's after 10 p.m. So I got to start winding down for the evening. But we're making some progress here. It's hard because it's like every time you pick up one of these quests, it splinters into like 3 or 4 quests, and so there's just more and more and more to do. It's a big game. Alrighty, quit to title screen. Thanks for stopping in, Michael, Philo, Klaus, Carla. Appreciated having you here. Like I said, I'm here every night at 7:15 Mountain Standard Time, except for tonight. I started late. Every now and then that happens. Stream goes up a little early, then gameplay starts at 15 after, typically. Feel free to hit like if you enjoyed watching, subscribe if you want to keep watching. No pressure to do either because I'm here just for fun. I'm going to be here regardless, but it is appreciated. I love having people hang out in the chat to talk with as I play. Makes it a lot more fun for sure. Hope y'all have a lovely rest of your night or whatever time it is, wherever in the world you're watching from, and I will catch y'all next time. Bye-bye.